catching up with the pack. No pun intended. We got more racers waiting. Okay. 2 and 3, 1 space, 4, 2 spaces. So she's coming back up with you guys. And she gets to pull the lucky flag.
Ha.
And accelerate to the next X, which is right up there with him. All right. Yes, it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All move 1 space. And we have 1 and 4, 1 space, 6, 2. And 6 is coming up, all right?
One more.
First one across the finish line. They'll move on to the next heat. Okay, 2 and 6 move 1. No, it ain't. It's got to cross the finish line.
You know how to write.
And then number 1 can move 2 spaces. So that means you avoid the dreaded
Flag.
All right. And we have, 2 move 2 spaces. 5 move 2 spaces. So now we got a tie for the finish line here.
5's on a branding here.
Oh, hold on. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see what it says.
Finish line.
Move ahead 2 spaces, which is the X. Okay. Now we have 5 move 1 spot. 4 move 1 spot. 3 move 2 spaces. Uh-oh, is that dreaded?
That's the dreaded one.
That's the dreaded spot. You guys can come on in and just get chairs or have a seat on the floor or whatever, but pull your chair down and come on in. And he has, what do we got? Move ahead 2 spaces, so everybody's starting to clump up. And we got 3 for the finish line here. Okay, so 6 move 1 space. Now this is still a tie coming across the finish line. 2, and then 1 and 3 move a space. So our 2 that go to move ahead to the final race will be number 2 and 6, Wavy and Petty will be in the final race. So you guys have a seat, bring your numbers. You may not have the same numbers for the final race, just lay them down over here. And everybody turn their numbers in. I want to thank everybody for this race. Who has not raced out there that's in suit? We're going to do fursuiters first and then anybody else. Okay? All right, what's your name?
So you could go on.
Laser. Okay, who else is coming? All right, here comes another one. We'll pick you a number. Oh, no, hold on when we do this. Okay, I see what I did. Hang on. You be number 1. All right, and then who, number 2, what is your name? Saiku, you'll be number 2. And all right, this is Koa, will be number 3. Number 4 is Tessa. All right. I just couldn't see from here. Number 5 will be Dashi. And number 6 will be, what is it? Kaden. Okay, everybody all right, step back 1. Everybody that's in here. Come on and step back over here. You got to be behind the line. We're going to start, and those of you that were not in here, when I call your number, you move 1 space. If you get a double, triple, or quad, I'll tell you to move more spaces. If you land in front of one of these flags, you have to go draw a card, and it can be good or it can be bad. The first 2 to finish, come across the finish line, will be in the final race for the trophies. All right? Gentlemen, start your engines, or furries. And as we take out of the gate, it'll be 1, 3, 2, and 5. Move 1 space. Yep, 4 people, yep. Somebody can help somebody if they want. So. All right. And we come around and we have 1, 3, 5, and 6. So 6, you come up there with it. There you go. You only do 6. Okay. 2, 4, and 5 move 2 spaces. Dashy's taking off there. Okay, we have 4 and 6, and 2 can move 2 spaces. All right, he's put on the spot. Here we go. This ought to be interesting. What do we have? What's he do? Lose 2 turns? Oh, back 1 space. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, we have 3 and 6. 4 can move 2 spaces. If I didn't call your number, you stay put. Okay, we have 2, 3, 5, and 6. Move 1 space. 2, 3, 5, and 6. All right, hold on. We got to do some draws to see what happens. All right. We'll just read it out. Move ahead 2 spaces. Okay, that got him out of the woods. And Dashi, what does Dashi get? Okay. Uh-oh, pit stop. Have it come around here out of into the infield and have a seat there. Okay, next one. Is everybody there? Is that all of them? Oh, okay. Accelerate to the next X. Nice, taking the lead, taking the lead. Koa's taking the lead. And the last one to pull 1. What do they get? Move ahead 2 spaces. Okay, and now we're back up again. And we're going to do 2 move a space, 6 move a space. 1 can move 2 spaces. And we have 2, 3, 4, and 6 in each move space. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 5. 5 can move a space. Okay, now they get to draw a card.
And over there.
Oh, and over there too. You're going to be busy. Move 1 back space. And what are they? Oh, that's a lose 2 turn. What did the other one get? Move 1 space? Oh, okay. And then here we got to come over here and see what number 3 has to do. We've got race music playing lowly for me.
Move it in 2 spaces.
Woo! All right, here we go. And we have number 4 move 1 space. Oh, sorry, too bad. Number 2 move 3 spaces because you got a triple. So that means you. All right, here we go. And we have 2 and 5 move a space. 1 can move 2 spaces. And I think he avoids the dreaded. Yeah, all right. And then we have 4 and 5 move a space. 1 can move 2 spaces. So he's got his finger out of his butt. Here we go. Or something else. 3 and 6 move 1 space. 5 can move 2 spaces. He's coming up through there. All right. And we have 3 and 5 move a space. 6 can move 2 spaces. And we're going to be at the flag. He avoids the flag, or did he? Yeah, 6 avoided it. He avoided his rule.
Move back one space.
Move back one space. Okay, and here we go again. And we're off. We're going to do 2 and 6 move a space. 4 can move 2 spaces. All right, we have 1 and 3 move, and 6 can move 2 spaces. So 6 is coming up. Wow, we're y'all leaving. Y'all getting left in the dust. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 move, and 3 can move 2 spaces, which 3 gets the dreaded card. But you shake this head.
You landed on every one of them down here.
That's the last one, unless you have to move back and go back across it. And
Move ahead 2 spaces.
move ahead 2 spaces. So wow, he's taking the lead. Okay, 2 and 3 move a space. 6 can move 2 spaces.
All right, come on, 6.
So you're up there tied, but there you go. Okay, here we go. We have 4 and 6 move a space. 1 can move 2 spaces. And he avoids the dreaded flag.
6 is on the spot.
And 6 is on the spot.
Move back one space.
Move back one space. Well, at least it ain't lose 2 turns.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 and 5 move 1 space. 3 can move 2 spaces. What a commanding lead. And hold on, Dashi's on another.
Move ahead 2 spaces.
All right. Good. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do 1, 3, 4, and 6. All right. And you're right there at the finish line. All you need is 1 more. But we got a secret that says you can move back to the beginning.
Oh.
I know. And
Hey.
no, that's what I'm saying. I was waiting to see what you had to read. Pantera, cool it.
Oh.
Accelerate to near set.
All right. Woo. Okay, here we go. And we have 3 and 5 move 1 space, so there's one of our qualifiers. 6 can move 2 spaces.
Here, come on. You can do it.
Don't have no flat tire.
Come on, 6.
1, 3, 4, and 6. So 3 comes across the finish line, so you got it. Or you've already been across. And I hope you don't. Hope this one here don't move out. And
Move back one space.
move back one And 2 move 1 space. 4 can move 3 spaces.
There you go.
About 2. And 2 has to pull.
Accelerate to near set.
So, all right, we may have a tie for second coming up through here. Let's see what happens. All right, 6 move 2 spaces, and there's your qualifiers, and 2 gets to move 2. Okay, that takes care of these 2. Move on to the next race. Okay, what did we have? Okay,
That's it. We got a qualifier for the last race.
and then who won the first one? It was Wavy, and who was the second person?
We have enough time to do another heat.
Yeah, we got time to do another heat, yes, and then those 3. Who was the second place in the first race, or the other racer? Who were you? Oh,
Yeah.
the one I couldn't pronounce, okay. All right, now we gotta get our final racers. Is there anybody in suit that has not raced? All right. Is anybody out there that's human form want to race?
Of course.
Come forward. Okay, anybody? Okay, okay. 3 more racers. Okay, Matt. 2.
Six-sided dice.
And you are future. Future will be number 3. Okay, who do we have? What is it? Elise? Elise will be number 4. Need 2 more racer. Okay, here comes a racer.
One more.
One more racer. One more racer. One more racer. All right, here comes one. Who's 5? Shape. Okay, and we have number 6. Yes. Everybody's in here. Do I need to reread the rules? Does everybody pretty much understand? All right, start rolling. And here we go. Okay, it's going to be 1, 3, 5, and 6 to take off first. I think it was. That's right. Yeah, I'm not rolling. Okay, 2 and 3. 4 can move 2 spaces. Who's number 4? 2 spaces. You pass them all up. Mama's got a left foot. Talking on her cell phone. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6 each move 1 space. Driving an SUV. 3, 4, 5, and 6 each move 1 space. There we go. And here we go. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1 space. I'll tell you if it's a double. Okay, 2, 3, 5, and 6 again. Let me know when we get up to a flank. Okay, 1 and 6 move 1 space. 5 can move 2 spaces. Oh, did he miss it? Oh. Okay. Now this one's going to be 1 and 5. 4 can move 2 spaces. Uh-oh. It caught up with her. Lose a turn, spin out for talking on your cell phone. Oh, she got a good one. Okay. Yeah. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each move 1 space. Is that going to put everybody on the flag? Or no? All right, we got 2 of them. We're going to see what they get. Yes. What do we got? 2 turns. Lose 2. Oh, spin up, not pit stop. Okay. We have 1 and 4 move 1 space. 6 can move 2 spaces. 6 moves 2 spaces. He's had a rotten luck. Accelerate to the nearest X. Okay, we have 3 and 4 move 1 spot. 1 can move 2 spaces. And he's taking the lead. Yeah, but you're also on a flag. Yeah, we get to draw another card. Okay, 3 gets to pick. Oh. Okay, 5 and 6 each move 1 space. Number 1 move 2 spaces. What a commanding lead here. What happened to you back here in the back? Okay, we have 3, 4, 5, and 6 each move 1 space. Uh-oh, Bob is on the flag. pit stop. She's gonna take a break. Recharge her cell phone. 1 and 6 move 1 space. 3 can move 2 spaces. 2. Oh, that's 2 back there. Wow. I think her engine blew. All right. And we have 1 and 6 move 1 space. 5 can move 2 spaces. And he's on a flag down there.
Like I said, I'll keep you busy.
No problem in this case, therefore.
And you can get back up and stay on those. You don't have to draw again.
Uh-oh, pit stop.
Pit stop, lose 2 turns. Oh, 5 is on the drill.
Move back 1 space.
Move back 1 space. All right. 1, 2, 4, and 6. But you stay put. And oh, finally. Okay. 2 on flags.
Yep.
No, there's no flag on that one. 2 is on the flag. Okay. Move to the finish line. Oh, jeez. Okay, 3 and 4, move 1 space. 2, move 2 spaces. Does she miss the dreaded flag? Yes. Okay, you can get up now.
All right, thank you.
Okay, 1, 2, 4, and 6. Each can move 1 space. Uh-oh, there's a flag.
Well, it can't.
And you can move to the lane.
Accelerate to the nearest deck.
Yeah, where it is.
He moves to the nearest X. Okay. Okay, we have 5 and 6 move 1 space. 3 can move 2 spaces. So he avoids the X. He's like,
Accelerate to the nearest.
accelerate to the nearest X. She needs one of those. She needs to accelerate 2 X's. Okay, we have 1 and 3 move 1 space. 4 can move 2 spaces. Move over just a little bit. Okay, 3 and 6 move 1 space. 4 move 2 spaces. And that puts her on. No, you go one more. No, one more. I'm sorry. It's his fault. He's rolling them.
Hey, it's okay. You can get the extra. You can pass me up. You can actually pass me up.
I know.
Uh-oh, spin out, move back.
Oh,
Back 1 space. Okay. Okay. 2 move 2 spaces. 1 move 2 spaces. So that puts you above the X here. There you go. No, one more. One more. There you go. Yep. All right. And we have 5 move 2 spaces, 1 move 2 spaces. That puts you up here right near the finish line. One more. Yep. One more. All right. And we have 6 move 2 spaces, 2 move 2 spaces. I didn't take this machine. I'm going doubles. Uh-oh, flag time.
Move ahead 2 spaces.
All right. Okay. 3 and 6 move 1 spot. 1 come on across the finish line for a double. You'll be in the next heat. Or be in the final race, actually.
These 2 are.
Okay.
Okay.
1 and 6 move a space. 4 can move 2 spaces. And she passes the flag. Okay, 1 or 6 move 1 space. 2 move 2 spaces. 4, 5, and 6 each move a space. And I think that puts 5 on flag. Pit stop. Right near the finish line, too. Okay, 3, 4, and 5. Each move one space. 3, there you go. 4, 5 can't move. Get this tire started. Blue bowl and filter. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Move one space. We got one on the finish line. Uh-oh. And he can get back in the race there, and you don't have to hit a flag again. And it's going to be 6 move 2 spaces. And 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, so, all right. This race is going to be a little longer. I need the 6 semifinalists to start directly across from the finish line. It's going to be a lap and a half. A lap and a half.
Come on over, dog.
We're going to do it this way. So I'm going to let Baby to be number 1. Baby? What do you know? It's like I get it. Who won race 2? That was you. Kelly to be number 2. Who won the last race? You got 7. Okay. 4 will be Tiz. 5 will be second race, which was
That's gonna like probably not complicated cut out.
That's it, one race.
6 and 6 is.
I can't hear what's right here. I was so cold.
Okay. Same rules apply. It's just going to be a little bit longer since we're going for trophies and we got enough time to make it. I was going to do 2 laps. I said we won't finish it if they all put the X's. Let's go. All right. So as we start off, it's going to be 1, 4, and 2 can move 2 spaces. Only 4 moves 2 spaces. There you go. Okay, 2 and 3, 5 can move 2 spaces. Just make sure you all move your numbers. You only move 1 space. Okay, we have 1, 3, 5, and 6.
Maybe I.
5 and 6 move 1 space, 4 move 2 spaces. 4 gets to move 2 spaces. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 space.
Got our first
Uh-oh.
flag.
The dreaded flag. Got the dreaded flag.
Accelerate.
All right. Taking the lead. And 1 and 3 move 1 space, 5 can move 2 spaces.
And. Yep.
The dreaded flag. Okay. 2 and 5 move 1 space, 3 can move 2 spaces.
All right, I made the flag.
Okay, so we got 1 and 4, 3 can move 2 spaces.
And that's flag.
And that's a flag. Aw, pity. Lose 2 turns.
Accelerate.
Oh, all right. Woo! Last time we had to lose 2 turns. Okay, 3 and 6, 1 spot, 5, 2. 5 can move 2 spaces.
Hey, you're back.
They're staying clustered as they. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. 3 can move 2 spaces. And we're on an X.
We're on another flag. Pit stop.
Pit stop. Lose 2 turns. Ooh. 2 and 3 move 1 spot, and 1 move 2 spaces. And we have 1, 3, 5, and 6. And he can stand back up. And we have 1, 3, 5, and 6. Hey, he's rolling about me. And we have 5 moved. 2 don't have to spin again because he's already done this. He's had enough of them flags. Accelerate to the next X. Okay, 5 move 2 spaces, 1 move 2 spaces, and 1 takes the lead. You're in 1 more space. Okay. 1, 3, 4, and 5.
And that's a flag.
And that is a flag.
Oh, you got a good one.
Wow, commanding lead. Look at way we go. Okay. 5 move a space, 3 move a space, 6 move a space, and 1 move a space. And we're on a flag. 2, or you just 2 moved out the last race too. Different racer, but the car must be jumped. Come on, you'll get a big. Okay. And we have 2 move a space, 6 move a space, 3 can move 2 spaces. That puts you on the X. Number 3, come to the X. Yep, 2 spaces up to the X.
Oh, I went to the X. Okay.
Okay. 4 move 2 spaces, 3 move 2 spaces, and 3 takes the lead. And he's on a flag. Move ahead 2 spaces, and 3 takes the lead. Okay, 6 move 2 spaces, 3 move a space, 2 move a space. I hope 2 don't get lapped. Okay, we have 5 and 4, and 3 can move 2 spaces.
I don't know, you might get that.
5, or no, hold on. 6 move a space, 2 move a space, 3 move to the flag.
Move to the flag, okay.
And 1 has just stalled out.
Uh-oh. I got a very flag. I might not be. Move back.
Move back a space. Okay. 6 move, 4 move, 2 move, 1 moves to the flag. He needs an accelerate to the X. And? Oh no! And 4 move a space, 6 move a space, 2 move a space, and 1 could move a space, but he's on a pit stop. Gives me the number 1 side. Okay, 3, 5, 4, and 6. And 3 is on a flag again. Okay, I'm gonna get this one first since he's in the lead. And he's back up.
Yeah, I get another one. Don't try to make it work. Accelerate to the nearest X.
Accelerate to the nearest X.
We all use body armor. It's basically, as long as you're not
Still had a big one.
3,000, you're fine. But I've got my pellet rifle, semi-auto, and it runs up the rest of your thing.
Pit stop.
So it's just,
He's just getting started. You got a pit stop.
I thought mine. Well, like a really older model.
So there's that. And then we're going to go 3, move 2 spaces, which brings you up. Get ready to lap. 2 can move 2 spaces.
No, it's
Oh, all right. At least you ain't going to get lapped.
everything worked. Never had to.
And 2 move 1 space, 5 move 1 space, 1 move 2 spaces.
Yeah, well, I flew.
Okay.
No, I actually stripped out all the.
5 move 2 spaces, 1 move a space, 3
It
move.
used to be this.
3's right here at the finish line.
Standard.
Just needs one more run.
Barrel for the barrel.
Okay, 1 move a space, 2 move a space, 4 move a space, 3 come across the finish line, you won, have a seat up here on the stage to the finish of the race. Yeah, just have a seat. Okay, 5 and 4 move a space, 1 can move 2 spaces. 4 and 5, okay. Oh, we're on the next there. Okay. 3 and 4 move a space, 1 move 2 spaces.
That was
It's the X.
your family.
Okay. 5, 4, and 6 can each move 1 space. And we're on the X.
Y'all again.
Move back to space.
Okay? 2 3s come up, so nobody moves there. 1 and 2 each move a space. 1 and 2. We got 3 trophies, so we gotta get a 3rd place. 5 move 2 spaces, which misses the X. 1 move 2 spaces. And we're gonna do 4, 5, and 6 move a space, 1 move a space.
That's got a flag. Flag.
Oh, we're on a flag. Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering if I excuse me, 6 move a space, and you get to draw again. 5 move 2 spaces. And the other one was a 3, which is all right. 2 move 2 spaces, 4 move 1 space. He avoids the X. And it's going to be 4 move 2 spaces, 2 move a space. And he avoids the X, that's good. And 3 up. Guess what? Number 2 gets to move 3 spaces. Which puts him up there next to number 6. No fender bending. All right, we have a quadruple for number 1. 4 spaces. And you're right down next to him. No kidding. Look, see? All ones. Put it back up here. Right there you go. Yahtzee almost. Okay? And we're going to do 2 move 1 space, 4 move 3 spaces. 3 spaces, which means you pass him up or tie him 1. And we have people on the flags. Back in space. Okay, hold on. 5 move 1 space, and the triple was a number 1. So we already have 1 across the finish line. It's a little tougher. 1s and 3s are dead right now. 2 and 5 move a space. And back on the X.
Accelerate to the nearest X.
All 2, 4, and 6 each move a space. And a flag. Move ahead. 2 spaces. All right. 2 move 1 space. 6 move 2 spaces. So third place is starting to fight it out. It's going to be human or furry. Okay, 5 and 6 each move 1 space, which puts him on an X. 2, you get to move 2 spaces and go around the X. 2, you can move around the flag. Wipe your forehead. Move ahead 2 spaces, which takes you ahead of him. All right. 5 move a space, 6 move a space. Go down for a third place finisher. 3's dead. 4 move 2 spaces. Put you on the X. Accelerate to the next X. Okay. 2, 4, 5, and 6 each move 1 space. 2, 4, 5, you get to move 1 too. 5, you get to move the space 2. There you go. Once you get past this final flag, you're good. Accelerate to the next X. All right. All right. 4, 5, and 6 move a space. 2 move a space. Everybody got one. Yeah, we don't need those. 6 move 2 spaces. Let's see, at the finish line, 2 move a space.
6 is 1 away from 1.
All right. 5 move 1 space. 2 move a space. 6 hits third place across the finish line. Nice. Let's give all these guys a round of applause. Okay. Third place, come up here and get your trophy. Second place, here's your trophy. First place, and then here's your badge. It says first place too, and then all 3 of you guys get flags. Even